Did you know hundreds of black people were killed in Arkansas for trying to demand fair wages, and history called it a riot to hide the truth? In 1919, in the small town of Elaine, black sharecroppers were trapped in a system that looked like freedom but felt like slavery. Most worked land owned by white farmers. They planted crops. They harvested cotton. But when payment time came, they were cheated. White landowners controlled the books. Black farmers were told they owed more than they earned, year after year. Many were kept permanently in debt. In 1919, tired of being robbed, black farmers organized. They formed a union called the Progressive Farmers and Household Union of America. Their goal was simple: to demand fair payment, to hire lawyers, to stop being exploited. They met quietly in a church near Elaine, but word spread. White landowners panicked. They feared black farmers gaining power. Soon armed white mobs began gathering. On the night of September 30th, 1919, violence erupted. Shots were fired near the church where the farmers met. One white man was killed, and that was all the excuse the mobs needed. Over the next several days, white posse, some joined by federal soldiers, swept through the black communities around Elaine. Homes were burned. Families were hunted. Men, women, and children were shot as they ran. Many were killed while hiding in fields and woods. Some were killed in their homes. Estimates vary because the deaths were never fully recorded, but historians believe between 100 and 300 black people were murdered. Some believe even more. Meanwhile, white deaths were few. But the story was flipped. Newspapers reported that black farmers had staged an uprising. Survivors were arrested and not the killers. More than 100 black men were charged. 12 were quickly sentenced to death by all-white juries after trials that lasted only minutes. No real evidence, no real defense. It was meant to silence the community forever. But something unexpected happened. The case reached the U.S. Supreme Court. In 1923, in a landmark decision called Moore v. Dempsey, the court ruled that the trials were unjust and violated due process. It was one of the first times the Supreme Court stepped in to protect black defendants from mob-controlled courts. The death sentences were overturned. Some men were eventually freed, but the hundreds who were killed were never given justice. No one was punished for the massacre. For decades, Arkansas barely mentioned it. Schools didn't teach it. Books skipped it. It was labeled a riot, not a massacre, because calling it a riot made it sound like chaos. Calling it a massacre revealed the truth. Black people were slaughtered for demanding fairness. This wasn't about crime. It was about power, about keeping black farmers poor, silent, and afraid. And it leaves a heavy question behind. How many other massacres were renamed so the truth could disappear? Not every hero makes it into textbooks. HISTORA brings them back. Follow HISTORA for more truth.